Hello? 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 Hello and welcome to the Cape Cod Series event number one. Nothing, huh? Hello and welcome to the Cape Cod Dart Tournament Series. Hello and welcome to the Cape Cod Dart Tournament Series event number one. Hello and welcome to the event series. Hello and welcome to the Cape Cod Dart Series event number one, held here at the Yarmouth Goose Lodge, 2270. We're kicking off this Friday night with our luck of the draw. We welcome any viewers that might be out there trying to catch what we're doing. And we'll be back in just a second. Thank you very much. Okay, we're just running through some tests here. First time with our commentating abilities. So we're trying to see if we can get this to work or not. Hopefully we can get it going, but we may not. So here we are. We're brand new with our commentating facilities here. So we're trying to get things going. Brand new on the mics, and so bear with us for just a little bit. We'll try to get things going here. Always trying to bring you new things, start something up. So hopefully you'll be able to enjoy some nice starts here on the board, see some action going on. All right, thank you very much and enjoy the darts. We'll be back in just a bit. Okay, and welcome. Here we are at the event number 1, Cape Cod Dog Tournament Series. We have Dennis Cotto and Eric Jocelyn. Excuse me, we have Dennis Cotto and Happy Dots Kenneth Button taking on Jimmy Chase, Cape Cod Dart League Commissioner, and Eric Jocelyn, local man from Yarmouth, Moose member who comes here and plays in the C Division. We are opening up with 501, single in, double out. This is a race to first to 2. I play 3 legs. And you see a ton 33 right there by Mr. Kenny Button. This is Eric Jocelyn, new to Cape Darts, who has just recently started playing, plays in the C Division down here on the Cape. We now have the living legend, Mr. Dennis Cotto, who is up shooting, one of the better dart players here in Massachusetts, plays in several leagues, likes to grace his presence here, and would be considered the heavy favorite team here. And this would be young Mr. Jimmy Chase, who actually is the commissioner of the Cape Cod Dart League and is huge in putting this whole event together and helps everybody out around here. So what they do is start at 501. They hit it all the way down. They got to hit the double ring on the way out. And with quite the lead for Cotto and Kenny Button, who we call Happy Dots, he is now winning. Dennis Cotto with a 141. So his first start will probably be at the triple 20. 141 is the out of the perfect 9-dart game. He decided to go trip 19 first. And there's his trip 20. Now he might be wishing he went 20 first, but 63 scored, 83 scored. And Jimmy has a lot of work to do to try to catch up here from 368. But he is playing against 2 of the better dart players in the league with Happy and Dennis. You see Happy now with his trademark cap on his head, trying to set up for double 20, just on the inside. Now he'll go for the double 10. Ooh, you see his hands on his head. He didn't like that. He did not like that. However, with their opponents at 308, Eric definitely has a lot of work to do, and Dennis will have some time to set that up. You can see Eric trying to hit the 19s. He likes to stay low on the board. Some players will do that, especially if they're not hitting the 20s and they're working their way up. Now Dennis Cotto will probably go for a 1, set himself up with a double 2, and then they'll try to move on to cricket. Dennis lining up, and there he goes. Hit that doubles the game over. We'll move on to the next leg, which will be cricket. Should Mr. Jimmy Chase and Eric pull this game out, they will throw court for a 3rd game. The winner of that 3rd game will call the game, but they got a lot of work here to do in this cricket. You can see Dennis now checking to see if that's actually in, and he can pull that. We call that a nice block, just above, can't be pulled. Bounce out actually helped him there. He'll line that one back up. Ooh, there's 0 for 2 on that. See a little wry smile from Mr. Cotto. The 3rd one goes in. And you can see the remarks from Jim and Eric at the end. So this will give Mr. Cotto and Mr. Button the first chance, and they will lead this game of cricket. You see the cricket numbers lining up right there. They have to hit 3 of each of them. Any shot over 3 in each of those numbers will result in a point of whatever number they hit. I'm sure Mr. Cotto will line up and give us a good showing here. This for a dart will be at the 20s. They always try to open up with 4 or 5 of them. 2 singles. Ooh, just above the triple. Just above the triple. We'll see how Jimmy does here. He opts to go right for the 19s. Triple first dart. Excellent choice. Round of 7. Beautiful shot right there. And that puts a little pressure on Happy. So you can see he closed it with the 3. The other 4 scored. That's how he gets to 76. Penny with 3 steadies is now up to 60. Still 16 behind. Eric may very well take a shot at the 20. See about a close. The usual form on this one is 1 up there, you miss, you go back and put some points, especially when you're playing a team that's a little outscoring you. And 1819 gets him a little ahead. Now we will see what Mr. Cotto can do, which should be a lot of damage. He's a very confident dart shooter. Plays in a lot of different leagues around the Cape. Now he's all cut up. He'll take a shot at that 9. And trip. Round of 6. And that will give them the point lead and take away that 19. So Jimmy will move right on to that 18 now. Hitting 4. Mr. Jimmy Chase is on fire right now, really giving Cotto and Happy a little run for their money. Ooh, wayward dart. Can't really see where that third one went, but he definitely got that 20, 1 and 1. Eric's going to need to pile on some 18s here. Force those guys back to that 20. Try to keep them from getting ahead. Very wayward dart there. Ooh, out. And so now Dennis will try and close up those 18s to take them away. Ooh, low on the triple. So now he'll probably go, oh, that is a rare bagel. I'm kind of glad we have that one right on camera. Recorded for posterity. And they're just going to catch up on the Dart Connect scoring. We are very fortunate to use Dart Connect. All the boards here at the event series, the Cape Cod Series, are covered by Dart Connect. And you can watch those on Dart Connect TV as well. If you don't have the option of viewing, then you can follow all the matches. We also have a huge tournament going on in Port City Open, where many of the pros are at. Penny Button with a third dart triple. Really putting some pressure on now. Eric really needs to get in there and hit himself some 18s. Needs to calm it down. Eric's a little new to our tournament style, so sometimes when you're brand new, you get a little bit of the jitters. They don't always go so well. And then we also have some that get the jitters and been playing for years. So, and Mr. Cotto, looks like 2 singles might have just taken that little toy away. Let's see if Mr. Chase can open himself up. He's been opened up with 4 or 5, triple each time. He's got 117 and 2, just above the triple. This does give Happy here a little chance to put a little daylight. He can close that 17. One more single will do that. Ooh, wide right into the triple 2. A little bit of life there for Eric. He can put a couple of these 17s. Well, usually we'll say if you're going to miss by 2, but with the 19s closed, it does nothing for him. So he needs to slide here in the 17. Got a little wide left and wide right. Gives him a 0. Dennis will clean this up and take away that toy. And now he's starting to find a little bit of a groove. This is good 3 singles right there for Dennis. And with a quick little adjustment there, I'll give Dennis his 117 and 2 6s. And we'll see what Jimmy does here. Jim may very well move right along. Nope, he's going to take a shot at the 16 and hit that triple. Boy's on fire. 4 16s. Very nice for Mr. Chase there. Still a little bit behind. Happy to clean that up in one single. So on and gone, as we say. Not sure about the choice going after the cork. Might go stand on the 15, but apparently not too concerned with with Eric coming up next. But we'll see if Eric can make him pay for not staying on that. Oh, looks like he went for the double on that third just outside. Dennis will probably step up. Should clean this up right here. Just above the triple. His accuracy is a little scaring me. They don't have quite a 25-point lead, but he'll probably move right to the court because they have so many numbers open. A little wide left on that one, so no triples here for Jimmy, but if he could put in 3 or 4 into that cork, that put a little pressure. Took the 20 away with the stray. But he does clean up the 20, which gives him that. Nope, they'll have to go back, readjust. And they want to give Jimmy his 20, so he's cut that closed out. Happy 3 corks here, and this will be over. See straight into the 20 with Jimmy closing that. There's no points there. So they'll still a little bit of life here. See what Eric can do. Hope here is he'll go in and get 3, and if he strays, hopefully strays in the 17 to the 15, because they're really only a cork behind. Eric's got 1 in there. If he can follow that 1 right in there, put a little pressure on Mr. Cotto. See him readjusting, get a little bit of view, and hopefully he can slide that right in. Just low and into the 2. So we'll see if Dennis can step up here and clear that up right now. There's a double, 1 more, and this will be game, set, match, and there it is, 3 corks. Beautiful shot. And there's the sportsmanship at the end we all like to see with everybody shaking hands. So Dennis and Happy will move on to the next round. This is Darren Eldridge from the Cape Cod Dart League, thanking Dart Connect. We'd also like to thank Adam Sherlock, who helped us get this whole set up so we can talk to you, commentate, and give you this stream. And we'll be back very soon with the next match. Thank you very much. Well, hello and welcome back. Here we go. This is a semifinal match that we are going to have up now on our main board, which is board number 2. We have Ray Wilbur and Anthony Solomini, aka Big Sal, versus Kevin Trainer and Rob Farmer. And we'll be following the same format. This is a semifinal match, so these guys are already in the money, and we'll be playing to go to the finals. Again, starting with 501, single in, which is why they go right at the 20. They will end with a double. That is Kevin Trainer, who just opened up with a 60. And it looks like Ray Wilbur will be starting for the team of Big Sal and Wilbur. Honestly not. And now we have Rob Farmer up. Rob and Kevin are friends are from the same area, I believe. And Ray Wilbur is Anthony Solomini, part of the multi-time championship Team FUPA on Cape Cod in the AA division with his Boston Strong shirt on there. And it looks like Kevin is the one who's hit his form the earliest with 3 steadies. We'll see how Kevin does here. Just outside, looks like he's on the 111. And a 28, call that a little breakfast with a side of bacon and sausage right there. As I said, I'm new to Ray Wilbur. He was here quite early today, and has been the first time I've seen him in one of our tournaments. You see him switch down there to the 19s after that straight 5, so we're bringing that down in. Rob Farmer straight into that trip 1-2. These are the first few shots. Can sometimes be a little straight. Ooh. And here goes Big Sal now. Trying to get his stroke down, get that thing in there. Good switch down to the 19s for the cover shot. Ooh. Maybe there's just a little breeze up there blowing those darts a little to the right. We'll see what happens here with Kevin if he straightens this all out now. There he goes, right into that trip 20. We may get our first. Could we have our first 3 figures? No. 85 though in this game right here, right now. That leg is pretty good. 85 puts a little separation. See if Mr. Wilbur can tighten this up a little bit. And if you are following, you see to our bottom right there that Dart Connect. Dart Connect is the best scoring app. But oh, it is so much more. And they are using some new technology developed by Dart Connect at the Port City this weekend. If you go to DCTV, you can check that out too. And I believe we have Adam Sherlock from the Minuteman Dart League up streaming that one in Portland. And they are using a new bracket system, which hopefully will go seamlessly and help us all to run our tournaments just a little bit better. You see Kevin with a 180 left. If we were playing soft tip, he could take that 180 out. We're not. This is steel tip, so he'll look at setting this up. He's got a wide open shot into that triple, or just that single. The first 3 figures right there. Sets him up with a real nice 2-dart out with that 80. Mr. Wilbur could put in a ton. That put a little pressure on Farmer, but looks like with a 41, he's going to be a 182. There's no out, so there's no real pressure here for Farmer. Going at the trip 16. He will go right in there and hit that 48 now. And that'll leave Kevin with a very nice and easy 32, 16, 40, 36, and 20 of the preferred outs. Most of the guys will shoot. There he goes. Big Sal got that switched around now. That is good. Puts him at a 2-dart out. Should Kevin not be able to put away this 32, Wilbur will have a shot at a 2-dart out, which is all you can really ask. But Kevin takes that right away, so there will be no chance. So now they'll move on to cricket. The loser of that game will be first for court to see who throws first in cricket. So we'll see Ray get up there. A little bit high. Not really a good block. There shouldn't be much for Kevin to go ahead and put this right in the court. And with Kevin being closer, he will open this game up. First dart directly into that triple. That's the best way to go about it. Take that right away. Moves over to the 18. A lot of guys like to do that instead of going back right down to the 19. Some will go ahead and take that point. So Sal will go down to those 19, see if he can get some points. Ooh, a little straight to the left. Maybe he'll straighten that right out, follow it in. Two biggies right there. So Rob will go down to those 19s. He's got 2 8s in the hip pocket. No, he's going to take that point, get a little secure. And he closes that 18, which of course puts pressure on Wilbur, who must now go up there and hit 4 to get ahead. Straight to the left, not going to help him. Ooh, looks like he's above and below that triple. So that leaves him a little shy. Kevin can easily clean that up. Get his 2 19s and move on. Ooh, 2 drift into the 7. He's going to take that 20. He's got Big Sal coming up behind him. He doesn't want to give him a chance. So Big Sal trying to go down. Gives him 38. Ooh, those strays are hurting a little bit. Oh, just under that 19. And that gives Rob the lead. He can close this out with 2 19s, hits a double 19, and then moves on to the 20 just to put a little separation. Not a bad dart with 1. You kind of expect your opponent to go up there and hit 4 in the next shot. May or may not happen. And Ray does put that in the triple and give him that 4. But because of that extra 20 that Rob had hit, allows Kevin to go right down to that 17. And those 4 take that away. Could go cork. Nope. Going right for that 16. Some guys after the 17 will go right to the cork. Double cork is 50. 16 triple is 48. So want to take away the high point lead. Anthony up here trying to put this in the triple. Got 2. Unfortunately, the team of Big Sal and Ray Wilbur are hoping for a few misses here. But they do have something to go back and point on. As Ray does Rob does right there. Back to that 20. So Ray will be trying to pile on these 16s. Could really use a triple right here. I'll put him in good shape. 3 steadies. Not bad. Gives him a little. Not enough. Kevin's still got a 3 dart closeout on the 16s. With 2 numbers, he's opting to close that. Ooh, slows down there a little bit. And then pops that in there. So with a 6-point lead and 2 open, I'm not thinking Sal will go. He's thinking about it. I think that's a smarter way to go at that point. Go right for that point. Don't even waste any time. So he's able to put 2 in there. So we'll see. Looks like Rob trying to get that point back. There he goes. He got that in there. This is going to force Ray to stay on those 15s the whole time. He could use a triple. We'll have to see. He's got the 1 for the close. Well, that's going to give him a 1-point lead. I don't know if Kevin's going to worry about that or close those 15s. First start up there. Got that second one in. May have to stay there. And he does. Now, they're still a point behind, but with 2 numbers wide open in the corks, I don't think they're too concerned at the moment. Let's see if our Cape Cod guy, Big Sal, can put 3 or 4 in that cork, give himself a little bit of lead, put a little pressure. There's one. One double's going to put a little pressure on the next guy up. Oh, just to the left. All over it. That gives Rob a chance to take that point and go right ahead and pop in the course. He's got that one right in there, nice and steady. Nice and blocked. You couldn't see over the top of that. Some of those tall shooters do that. They can't really get under it. He takes that point. Ray up there now. He's got two. Nice shot. He puts in this last one. Ooh. Just dropped. But he got his two. Still makes it easy enough here for Kevin to clean up. Two course needed to move on to the finals. One more cork. And there it is. Your winning team of Kevin Trainer and Rob Farmer will be moving on to the finals. Finishing in the money are Ray Wilbur and Anthony Salamini. This is Darren Eldridge from the Cape Cod Dart League. And we'll be back in a few minutes with the finals of our Friday Night Look at the Draw Cape Cod Dart Tournament Series event 2017. And hello, and we're back. You can see that the match has already started. Had to go in and do a little administrative action down here, saying goodbye and taking some pictures. This is the second of our semifinals, where we have Dennis Cotto and Kenny Button, aka Happy Dots, versus John Legier and Mike Blanchard. John Legier is a local young man, just getting back into darts. Ooh, Dennis Cotto. Look at that. 137. Beautiful shot right there. Setting up with 38. And Mikey B, as everybody knows him, Mike Blanchard from the Plymouth area, plays in the Minuteman Dart League. Comes down here to play with us and give us his support. Belongs to the Moose Lodge up in Plymouth. Very good shot, but it looks like he and John Legier are a little under the gun in this game of the opening round of 501. And then we see Happy set up with 38. He'll be looking at double 19. Unless he doesn't like it. The other team on 189, no out, may set it up, but he's going to go right for it. He goes right at it. Little low. You can see his disgust with that shot. But John Legier not having a shot at an out. Dennis knows he's going to step up there. John will be looking to set up his partner, at least with a double. Can't quite make out the second. Oh, that could be a 30. And it is a 30. 159, there's no out. And so we'll see. Dennis doesn't waste any time. Sets it up with the 32. He went right to 6. Well, the other team not in and out. It was an easy setup. So then move on to the second. So John a little not happy with his cork. Little off to the right. Ooh, and Cotto on the outside of that dart. John Legier and John Blanchard will go ahead and start that up. Mikey B and John Legier will have to win this game of cricket to force the third leg, try and get themselves into the finals. We'll see John open up here, try to close out those 20s. 2 in there, so next week we have he's an opening for Mr. Cotto, which is very good. And he got his 3. He's got his 3 and closes out. Mikey B may very well step up here, close out that 20, and try and take that away and not allow him any points. He takes that away right there. Ooh, a little bit low on that 19. Oh, 2 shots on the downside for Mikey B. And although he took away the 20, leaves it wide open for Happy. Happy dart straight into the 3 there. Tight. 2. That gives John just a little bit of a leg here. If he could slip that triple in, hopefully he can get the triple. And he does first start. I want to stay right there and try and pad those points. Got 5 of them. So that's good now. Forces Dennis to try to pick up some points here. Just outside that triple again. Got to step outside and make sure. One side. And he got those 3. So now Mikey B can take up a shot at the 18. And then so Mikey B will step up here. Probably move down to the 19 now since he didn't plan on having that. Oop, a little stray. Should be lining up at 19 to pad his points. Just a bit outside. I'm happy they take that 19 away just because. Nope, right to those 18s. 2 misses. Now nowhere near that. He's definitely going to go to that 19. Outside, outside. No reason to waste that third. Now John could have a big shot here if he can put that first star right in that triple. Even if he can just get 3 singles and close that out, put him in a pretty good position. You can see him contemplating his next shot. Might have been a better chance to go to that 17, but sometimes you don't get a lot of chances, especially when you're playing somebody like the living legend, Dennis Cotto. Although he is not living up to my expectations of a living legend. Just above that triple now. They're creeping in. I think both these teams realize they got to get in a little groove if they want to be able to go ahead and give the team of Trainer and Farmer a run for their money. Nice first start there by Mikey B. Give him something nice to follow right in there. It's 2. Here comes the money dart. See if he can take it away. Nice third. That's a tough dart when you got to throw that last dart into those singles. Sometimes it just doesn't want to go in. Kenny Button down there trying to get into that 17. Third dart triple. This will put a little pressure on Little Legier, as we like to refer to him. John's father is Chris Legier, is one of the better players in the Cape Dart League. He's been around for a long time. Former commissioner of the Cape Cod Dart League. Great shot. And my cricket partner. John with 2 there. That leaves another opening. Dennis will need 2 to take the lead. One more of those. Give him the point lead. He's got 2. May very well just stay right there, too, and try to pop it in that triple. Slide up those other 2. He does. Good 3. 51 point gives him 69. Got to teach Dart Connect how to put a heart around that, but eventually all good things will come. Lucky B now is going to need some 16s. Ooh. Looks like he's going to close those 17s. Not really sure why he would chase down on points, but I'm sure Happy and Dennis aren't going to worry about it, as they just want to move on and close this game out. Happy with 116 and the third. And there's a little lesson for you why you don't chase. No chasing. Point first. Sometimes it's a hard thing to do, but point first is what you want to do. John going now right at those 15s. John hasn't played for a while. He's actually been out. Played with him on a double-A team. Really great shot, but got married, had a baby. Beautiful young wife, Samantha. Lovely baby son, Brady. And Mr. Cotter right here with 3 corks. And that will be the end of that game, and that's how you end it. Trip 15, double cork, single cork. Game on. And give us just a couple more minutes and we'll be back with our finals, which will be Kevin Trainer Farmer versus Dennis Cotto, Kenneth Button. In the finals, Cape Cod Dart Tournament Series 2017, Event 1. Darren Eldridge, Cape Cod Dart League. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Here we go with the finals. Our finals are Kevin Trainer and Ron Farmer versus Dennis Cotto and Kenneth Button, aka Happy Dots. We follow the same format all the way through, so they are just starting right over with the 501, and Dennis Cotto opening up with a ton. Looks like he is starting to find his groove, and he and Kevin should have a pretty good battle here in the opening. And then we'll see how, ton 40, stepping it up each. Told you they were going to have to step it up if they wanted to take this finals, because Kevin and Rob are really hot. So we'll see how Happy goes here. Strain to the 7, but that does just as good as a 20 right there. So 59, almost 3 steady. So Rob's going to jump up there and try to bang out these 20s. Ooh, 22 right there. So Dennis is definitely going to get up there and try to best what Kevin did. That triple one is not going to help him. Ooh, 2 triple ones. 66. Well, they were all triples, but only one of them in the one he wanted. Kevin dumps in another $140 here, and his team is going to be looking pretty good. Ooh, just above that triple. That is a tough dart, and he snuck that third one in there. That was a beautiful third dart. Nicely done, Mr. Trainer. Happy's going to have to step it up here, and he is. One in the triple, he'd love to follow that in there, and he did. Beautiful shot right there, 133. This game could be over very quickly, and these guys are really starting to turn it on now. No doubt trying to find their groove so they'll be all set for tomorrow. Nice steadies right there, no out. Dennis Cotto will have the first shot at the out at 143. Single 20 is going to mean he cannot take it out. He can set up Happy quite nicely. 39, 104. May out for the trip 18. Nope. Opted for the triple 5. He didn't. Wrote it right in there. 89 is a 2 dart out. Kevin will be up there now, trying to set up Rob. 2 data, if not a 1 data. Well, evened it up with the first one. And another 66. That was a good third there. Actually gave his partner an out. Kenny, like in the 19s, can go right down. 70 left. There on an out, he may go 20 double cork here. Don't think 18 is what he was thinking. Going to discuss with Dennis now. 79 left. He wants to make sure that Dennis is happy with a double. He gets a shootout. Should Rob not step up and take this out? 39 is going to leave Dennis with 50. Plenty of options from that. Ooh, single 19. Right on the bloody wire. That was very tight. And 37 is going to leave 76. He'll go at the 20. Oof. You talk about being all over the triples. He is just wire to wire. Should leave him 56. Dennis at 50 with a 2 dart out now. Going for the 18 for 32. Left that a little short. 1 dart. Put this one away and move on to cricket. Ooh. Beautiful shot right there. Great cover shot. Great fix. And that is why we call Dennis Cotto the living legend, because he does stuff like that. That was a very beautiful game right there. Pretty good averages. Well taken out at the end by Dennis. Kevin's not going to be happy with that shot at the court. Dennis is going to have to line this one up. Not by much. You'd like to see him shoot it in that court, but Dennis is going to take it. And of course, with cricket, that first shot, you always want to go first. That's a big shot right there. So here goes Dennis right back to the 20s. See if he can find that triple. Put a little pressure. First start. That's what they do when they're good. And that's why they're in the finals. Still another triple one, but it's still 420s. 420s equal 519s. Oh, tough wide left right there for Kevin. right in there now. He wants to really pop that triple. Tight group, but only two 19s. Happy's a pretty happy guy shooting 19s. He should be able to take this out and close it and move on. We'll see. There's two. Here comes the big money dart. Right into the triple. That's a little bit of a dagger right there for a trainer and farmer. Two numbers close, 58 points. And unfortunately, next door triples for Mr. Farmer. Ooh, looks like that second one's in there. He follows that up. That looks like 6, I believe. And it is 6. That was a beautiful shot right there. They needed that bad. And here we go, big third dart. Dennis needs that single. Ooh, looks like he had a little deflection there into the 1. This will give Kevin a little shot here. See if he can't bump this up and get a little pressure. Ooh, right into the triple. He really wanted that triple right there. Two numbers open. He's going to stay right there. Got his 4. Happy will go get his point first. Oh, of course, last time he missed 2. He went for the close. And he did it this time too, but he missed it. So now Rob has to step up here. You see him and Kevin chatting in the back there, making sure he knows what he's doing. Oof, he got the 19. Imagine you go 18 there. Yeah, keep that point. Take away 1, get your point. He's Dennis only with 20s to point on now. So Dennis is going to need 5 to, looks like 4 of them. There it is. 100. Beautiful shot by Dennis Cotto. Still leaves Kevin out. If he gets that chip 18, he may very well take that 20. Gotta get that 1. There he goes. He's got that triple. Oof. There's a big triple right there. That's 40. Gives Kenny an out on this shot. Missed that first dart. Gotta get your point first. He's gonna have to stay there. Ooh, he did not. Well, gives Rob a chance to close that 20 and give him a big lead. Triple shot right there. You can see Dennis shaking his head in the background. He knew that was coming just under the 17. Wow. Very nicely shot. Dennis wants to catch his triple here. Looks like he's got 1. And looks like that's all he's going to end up with. Kevin will try to put the hammer down now. Give a little space. Left into that triple 3. Does not really help. Ooh. Well, we refer to that as a bagel. Or a goose egg. Whichever you may want to call it. Either way, it was a 0. It gives Kenny a chance. A little triple right there is not going to be quite enough, but if he can sneak in another one, he's going to be looking pretty good. I think that's 4. Rob will want to close this off and move on. Looks like they've hit a little stumbling block here on the 17s. He snuck that one in there. If he can glide this one right in off the top. And he doesn't. Well, Dennis should be able to get his point lead back. He may not even leave that. He's got 1 close to the triple. A little bit of a block there. He's riding that right in. It's not a huge lead. He's definitely looking for a way that he can see that triple. Can't have anything pulled, so he's got to throw right at it. Ooh, he did sneak it in that wire. That's going to give him 2. So it gives him the lead. Kevin will be hoping for a trip, then he can go back and close that 7. He should be shooting right at that 16, just below that wire. That's a pretty sweet accuracy. It's just a shade. Just a shade. Good Lord. Can he go up to that 16? No, he's got that 17 in the hip pocket to go back to should he need it. Going to go back to that 7 now. He can't. Rob's about due here. He's really got to put something in now. Last couple shots have been a little get a little wide, so he could use himself a triple right here, put pressure on Cotto. Couldn't do it. Got 116. They're inching a little closer. Dennis will want to take this right away, though, and does with that first dart. Beautiful, right in the center of that triple. And a triple 15. 539, so he'll go into the cork. Ooh. Nice round of 6 there. Kevin in a little bit of trouble here. He's got to get some corks here. Give them a little shot at getting some points. Needs that double. Ooh. All over it. Even when they miss, it is not by much. Happy can clean this right up. Claim their championship. He needs one more, that big last single, and there it is. 3 darts. Beautiful shot. What a final. So our champions in the first event of the Cape Cod Dart Tournament Series 2017, Dennis Conway, Kenneth Button, a.k.a. Happy Dots, over Kevin Trainer and Rob Farmer. This is Darren Eldridge with the Cape Cod Dart League. We're going to be signing off. We'll be starting up tomorrow again with mixed doubles starting at 11:30. Our singles for men's will then kick off at 1. And then we will have lady singles along with doubles and end up with the luck of the draw. So we thank those of you who are watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. First time I've been able to do the commentating. I am Darren Eldridge. We're going to say goodnight from the Cape Cod Dart Tournament Series 2017.